Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the showdown between Abi Venkat and Pavan Pandurangi, where the score is after 5-2. It's 5.5 to 3.5 in favor of Abi, going into the 3-2 portion. Yep.
And Harmon will not be joining us. He's playing Overwatch.
Oh, yes. Okay, and they've started.
Okay. Abi White for the first 3-2 game.
And he'll open with the English.
Abi puts a question to Pavan's bishop. Pavan does not want his bishop to be captured. Abi's just grabs some more space, but Pavan has moved his bishop around quite a bit. Pavan taking some time on his next move. He plays queen to d7. I don't really understand what his knight to e8 idea was, if he wanted to remaneuver that or something. But there really aren't any other good squares for it other than f6, which is where it came from. And Pavan, an entire minute down from Abi. Okay, so Pavan bringing his rook stat, getting more active with his pieces. Abi still has his rook over there on a1. He should probably develop that sometime soon. And he moves his queen to a2, maybe protecting that c4 pawn, but he doesn't really want to be in the same file as a rook. There are some threats there. Okay, and Pav King. Okay, Abi finally brings his queenside rook game. Okay, Pavin going for that c4 pawn. Abi trying to figure out how to defend it. But, yeah, he blocks with the bishop. That's one way. But the knight can just capture, I believe. Or something similar. And Pavin low on time. He's got about 15 seconds left. Let's hope he does not flag in. He moves the knight over. With multiple pieces attacking White's dark squared bishop, but it's adequately defended now. And Pavin wins a pawn. Let's see, but it looks like Abi might just win that back. Yeah, he's going to win that back, I believe. And did... Okay. Trading pieces. Yeah, it looks like Pavin might flag. Okay, and Pavin not capturing the knight because that'd be very bad for him. If he did capture the knight, then that would be instant checkmate. A rook f8. And they start exchanging. Pavin still with only 3 seconds on the clock. Now Abi going for some pawns, but so is Pavin. So if they don't flag, this will be an interesting endgame. Oh, I think he just blundered. Yeah, he blundered. Yep. Abi won. There's mate in one right here. The only move is rook blocks and then rook takes. So Abi won.
Okay, I'm back now.
Okay, Abi just won because Pavin blundered in the endgame.
Yeah.
And Abi going for
Has he been playing d4 the whole...
Benoni. They've been playing a lot of different openings.
Okay, I don't think knight f3 was the move there.
And this is transposed into a Benoni. Into an English, I mean, anti-Benoni, yeah. Okay, they exchange light squared bishops. Interesting position. Pavan grabbing some more space. And Abi taking some time on this move. Huh. Abi trying to do, okay, he pushes d4.
Yeah, he's trying to get rid of his weakness, which is his isolated pawn. So he's trying to exchange that off and hopefully strengthen his position. So now I think the capture is forced because I don't see where this knight's going to go. It's especially good.
Yeah, no.
And he doesn't want to allow d3 either. So I think he should just take.
Right, I don't see anything else.
Yeah, he does take.
Okay, he takes. Knight takes.
And this capture is pretty much also
And,
forced.
right, and another exchange.
Alright, so black has some nice control over the C and D files. And white really wants to look to oppose this, which he does with rook d1.
And yeah, that was his final piece that he just developed there. And there's a little rook lift to f3 by Pavan.
Yeah, I think he's looking for bishop e3 perhaps, but
Okay, Avi's got the tempo on Pavan's rook. If Pavan wants, he can just start exchanging. Roughly equal position right here. All of Pavan's pieces are centered really close to one another. So they start to exchange pieces. Okay, Abi defends his pawn. There's a tempo on Abi's queen now. Let's see, what can Abi do? He could do that, that's a good idea. Pavan now under 30 seconds. Okay, he dropped a pawn, I believe. Yeah, it's not too good. And now what to do? Both players getting to under 30 seconds here. So they're going to have to start playing fast. Pavan attacks the b7 pawn.
Okay, now he can take on c3 and force pawn to recapture, and that's going to shatter his queenside structure. So now I would prefer black in this endgame. But did he just... No, he didn't, because...
Okay, interesting. What can Abi do here with his pawn?
If he can remove his queen from the defense of the rook on c7, he can go for queen e1, but white is stopping that.
Okay, Pavan is offering draws.
Yeah, he's gonna... Okay.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, didn't he just drop his pawn there? I thought he just dropped his pawn there. Yep,
now
he
takes it back.
And he is a pawn up now in the end game. But Abi can take his a3 pawn. Once Abi's not in check.
Okay, I think he's just trying to gain time with these checks, and
right. Oh, queen exchange?
Yeah.
There we go.
This looks like a draw.
Yeah. Okay, obviously gonna have to push that. And this looks like definitely drawn end game. Okay, Pavan offers another draw. Abi declines it. Okay, Pavan took another pawn, but what can Abi do here? Oh, I guess he can go for a perpetual.
This should just be a drawn king and pawn in game, I think.
It should, but the eval bar is going weird.
Do they queen at the same time? Oh, no, they don't. Wait. No.
Oh.
No, it's winning. It's winning. Never mind.
Oh.
Oh, that's checkmate. Okay.
Pavan has won, yeah. Abi went to the H file, and he kind of trapped himself there. Ooh,
Abi. A lot
with
of long games here.
H4.
We're already halfway through the section. Only 2 games have been played, so very high-quality games are going on right now. And he plays h4, perhaps not happy with the positions he's getting. And he was very interesting opening, to say the least. But clearly both players have prepared this, so it'll be a good game.
Okay, and now Abi pushing h5, maybe wanting to push h6 to weaken the king side, but
yeah, he's opening to castle queen side, and
Pavin stops that with h6.
Okay, yeah, he's trying to open up his bishop towards the king side. Maybe he wants to play queen c2 and castle queen side. Okay, where's that knight going? Okay, we have an
interesting.
Yes.
And yeah, that can just take.
Okay, what about 95 right here?
95.
Yeah, that's wins a piece.
Oh yeah, that does.
Yeah, white's gonna be up a piece right now. Nice combination there. Yeah, nothing black can do about this.
And obvious one
because
because Pavin's was
piece down. All right, so Abi retains a 3-game lead in the match.
Ooh, f3.
There's clearly some interesting openings that are being played right now. Is he gonna play g4? Yes, okay. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but
it's all good.
Okay, this actually surprisingly looks good for white because black can't really take on e4 very nicely. So he always has to okay, and does that not just drop the g7 pawn?
That drops it.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, definitely white looks better here.
Right. Doesn't that just
okay, he just dropped. Okay, I don't know what is going on right now.
So Abi lost that game. Pavin wins because Abi misses a tactic. All right.
All right, we got a b3 Sicilian right now. This is not played very often. Okay. Wow, bishop. Why didn't he just play e5? He's just blocking his own d pawn? It looks very strange.
Yeah.
Now he's trapping his own bishop with his pawns. This looks very uncomfortable.
He'll have to lose a few tempos in order to maneuver his bishop around, unless he's got a plan.
Okay, so yeah, we've got a locked center right now, and both sides are going to be looking for an opportune moment to break open in the center and open up the position.
And there's
Abi does that right away with f4. He's looking to Perhaps open up the F file for some activity there on the king side. Okay, he's
And
being very aggressive right now.
okay.
And oh, I think he had knight b4 there, trapping the bishop.
Knight b4.
But he missed it. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, now he's going to lose a pawn right now with e4 because it was poorly defended only with this bishop.
Right.
So I think knight to c5 is forced, or d5
But he
also
plays
works.
c5.
Well, but the queen can't recapture because that runs into d3, so he has to like toss in some move right now.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
he does notice that. Yeah,
and
I
Abi
think,
pushes his pawn even further.
yeah, he's just giving back the pawn, probably recognizing a way to protect that. So black does remain a pawn up. White's look okay, never mind. Okay, I still think black is better here. White's position kind of looks awkward. Like he's very uncoordinated and not very developed at all. Like his queen's just sitting in the middle of the board. These rooks aren't connected. This knight hasn't moved. Black should try to open some sort of attack on white to take advantage of his lead in development.
Right, but
Maybe he wants to bring his bishop in to e3. That looks pretty good. I don't see how he's gonna deal with that very easily.
Oh yeah, that's but he plays the rook to the open c file instead.
All right. He just dropped his rook and he didn't notice. A8.
Oh.
Perhaps Abi's playing a little too fast. He's only used 13 seconds this whole game. And his rook is still hanging. And finally he notices. Okay. Yep, so now white's just completely winning. And this could be...
Abi's gonna take home this game. Up in material and on time.
Yeah, now he's just dropping more material. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
So the lead is back to 3 games.
Okay, and we have
g3, knight f3, bishop g2. This ready-looking sort of setup. And Abi's just pushing a lot of pawns. Very interesting choice of opening by both players.
and Poppin already pushing his queen.
I'm not sure what f6 was about. Maybe he's trying to go... Okay, yeah. So black has a nice space advantage, but white's going to look to undermine this with e3 as he does. But I don't see how you can easily get rid of this. Okay, now he locks up the center, so he's really going to have to look for a good moment to break. Perhaps with b4 maybe, but he's got that score nicely defended right now, so...
Okay. What's this g5?
He's just trying to prevent some sort of f4 break. He really wants to keep his space advantage right now.
Okay, and Pavan may be going for b4.
Yeah, I find it really hard to find moves as white here.
Yeah, it's too much. Okay, moving his queen back.
See, with this huge space advantage, black can just freely move around his pieces. He has so much territory to maneuver in, but white's just kind of cramped and not really sure what to do right now. Yeah, so he's just trying to prepare b4 so you have some chances, but black can just stop that easily with a5.
Right.
And I don't think h4 is good either because that just allows g4. There's no really good breaks because black is doing a nice job of securing this center stronghold right here.
Okay, he plays a4. If b4 comes along, then just capture en passant. Yeah, there's nothing white can do, really.
Yeah, this knight just looks really bad right here. The knight on d2.
Pavan
Honestly, all of black's or white's pieces look pretty awful. Yeah, he's trying to get some kind of activity. Alright, so black does allow white to open up that file, which may be a questionable decision, especially seeing this f6 backwards pawn, which could be a weakness now.
Right.
So, yeah, he's allowing white some counterplay, which he probably doesn't want to do. So now, white does have a plan that he can choose to follow now.
Okay, and he does push b4 now, but...
Okay, yeah, he's just trying to attack now, exploit this terrible coordination of his pieces. And there's no real way for good defense for these pieces that are trapped in the queen side to make it over the king side. So he's threatening g4 right now to remove that defender of h2.
Right.
And I mean, h3 just looks really bad. Oh, wait, there's a bishop there. Yeah, never mind. Bishop here.
And so he's also running out of time.
Okay, yeah, so I think he has to prevent bishop h3 because that looks like white's just getting in. And also, in the long term, defending h2. So now after g4, black's knight, or white's knight is going where? e1?
Yeah, that's, okay.
Okay, I think, did he sack that, or maybe it's...
Maybe, but it's gonna, I think, turn out the same in the long run.
Yeah, so we see in this game this really aggressive opening by black. He's just pushing a lot of pawns, grabbing a lot of space for himself, but if white is able to accurately defend, it might not be so bad, but he kind of let black get this huge advantage without really doing anything to stop it in the opening.
Oh no, it's logged me off.
And now he can't even take this back. Yeah. This looks very terrible for white. Especially with so little time.
Oh, and Abi wanting the queenside castle, maybe.
Okay, I think he missed that. He's okay. He's dropped a couple of pawns right here. Is there a... Okay, this...
But he does have a good attack.
Okay, how is he stopping bishop or rook g? Okay. What about queen g4?
Oh.
Okay, this also probably works.
But he needs to get rid of that knight.
Yeah,
But okay,
I don't
pawn
think there's any
flags
way to
anyway.
stop checkmate.
What are we
Okay,
at on the timer?
we have about 4.5 minutes left. So this
Okay,
should be the last game of this section.
and then we're gonna have a 3-2 960 game. And we have 4 knights.
Oh man, Abi, he's going back to his good old days when he was not so good of a player because he starts playing this inferior opening, e4. Very bad. Very bad.
Not going for a Vienna gamer Royal Lopez, which is more common, I believe. But
Okay, so does White want to play e5 here? I don't see why not. E5 and then the knight's kind of just.
Oh, but he plays f4 first, maybe to
He should
support
play
e5.
d6 to prevent, yeah, e5. But this bishop also looks really bad right now.
Right.
Yeah, Abi's just playing. Both players actually are playing really fast right now.
Oh yeah.
Okay, these dark squares are looking, yeah, really weak. And
Does this drop a pawn? Yeah, that does.
yeah, he no way to defend that.
Oh yeah, that rook's trapped. And
Yeah, he's
Abi
just gonna
wins
go
because
down in
Abi.
exchange, and yeah, he resigns.
Okay. So that will not be our last 3-2 regular game. And we have Sicilian.
Yep, open Sicilian. Is he gonna play me main line? Is he going to? Yes, he is.
Yes.
All right, we expect the Najdorf from Abi. A6.
Knight
He
over
does play it,
there,
yep. And this is all theory. I think knight b3 is a move, yeah.
What does Abi do here?
I don't know. I think this is still theory. I'm not really sure. I'm not.
Huh.
Okay, that's
Okay,
yeah,
he
that's
decides to
probably
capture.
good. So after he takes after he forces the pawn to recapture on d5, he's in essence removing this weakness of this backwards pawn because now White's own pawn is blocking this what was a semi-open file from facing down onto this backwards pawn. So that was a nice find because now he doesn't really have to worry about that, and he's removed one of his weaknesses.
Okay.
Yeah, and that is the end of the 3-2 section. We'll have a 960 game after this. So is Black just wanting to keep his king in the middle, or?
He should probably castle soon. I mean, that's always a good idea.
Okay. Okay, what about knight c4 right now?
Yeah, that could work.
Knight c4,
Yeah,
you
I
can
don't
win
see any
that
reason
bishop.
why not. But Abi finally decides to castle.
Okay, I think knight c4 is still pretty good right here.
Right.
Maybe he doesn't want to give up this knight. This knight is pretty good. It can't be kicked away, but
Strong.
I think I think he should really try to get that dark squared bishop off the board, especially like these dark squares on the king side are so weak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pavan gets his knight even more into Abi's position.
Yeah, White does have a nice initiative right now. He has looks like he has far better pieces. The valuation still reads about even, so if Black can defend it properly, I think it's still fine, but
Okay, and Pavan doubles his rooks on the F file. Looking for an attack, maybe. Abi attacking the D5 pawn. I don't think there's much that can be done to save that pawn. And going for a queen exchange. Pavan does not want to exchange queens. Okay, now exchanging knight for bishop.
why did he? Okay, I think he's just trying to get an attack going right now. Does knight f4 just win a pawn?
Knight f4.
Well, actually,
yeah. Maybe. Okay, Pavan tries to capture the h4 pawn by bringing his rook.
wait, what about bishop h6 right now?
Bishop h6. That would work, I think. And Abi finds that. Wait, does that work?
Okay, White will get a pawn for the exchange, but he, yeah.
Oh.
Okay. What about? Oh. Yeah. There's a check right there to remove him from the thread, and he's just picking up the pawn.
Right. And now, yeah.
Yeah. So that was a pretty big blunder. I
Pavan
think he
loses
missed
his
the
queen.
in-between move. And this game is pretty much over now.
Good tactic found by Abi, and he wins now with a 6-point lead. Okay, and now they're going to move on to their game.
All right, so we have this position with the bishop and queen in the corner. So, yeah, right away, both players are probably going to be looking to take advantage of this bishop that's already on this nice diagonal, which both players do. And
And this is interesting because the bishop is directly across the same diagonal as the queen.
yeah. Yeah, so white probably wants to kind of hold down on this diagonal a little bit. All right, looks like black just wants to open up the center really quick, but looks like he's getting a lot of space right now. And did he just hang a pawn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and now white's bishop is off the diagonal with the queen.
Yeah, black's king looks pretty unsafe right now.
Okay, Abbey castles.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. White really wants to attack black's king right now. It's
Very
really
exposed.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be getting his queen out. Popin's queen doesn't really have anything to do right now.
Yeah. Maybe white wants to push d5? I'm not really sure.
Well, yeah, that would be annoying for the knight.
Okay, so black is going to double. I think knight e5 looks pretty good here. Yeah, I think he wants to. Yeah.
And he does find 95.
Because that will create a pass pawn on the e file. And also really blunt this bishop in the corner.
Okay, and if Popin's not careful here.
Yeah, I think he has to like move his king or something. Yeah.
Yeah, there.
Force. But I think he just pushes pawn right now. His queen's like completely cut off from everything. Yeah, he's making that b7 pawn nicely. Really preventing any activity. Okay, is he not just winning a piece right now? What about queen g8? Queen g8, he's actually winning the queen.
Yeah, he just wins the bishop.
He wins the queen actually because the king has to come to d8.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, there's okay.
Is he looking for mace?
This is probably still winning somehow. I don't see how he stops the queening. Yeah, and there's just a mate threat. So
Yeah, eval bar says maiden 4.
oh, okay.
So
Yeah, there's really nothing he can do. He has to like move his pawn. Okay, and now it's just maiden 1. Queen D7. All right,
Okay.
that's the end of the 3-2 portion. The current score is 12.5 to 5.5. Abi wins the 3-2 section 7-2. And
we will be back with our bullet section after a break.
Yep. Welcome back, everybody, to the showdown match between Abi Venkat and Pavan Pandurangi, where we're going into the 1-1 bullet section. The current score is 12.5 to 5.5 in favor of Abi, and yeah, there will be 20 minutes of 1-1, followed by a 960 game, and that will be the end of the match.
And this is actually the first bullet section we've got this scene, as Sunil quit and Zach had connection problems. So,
All right,
yeah.
the players have started. Let's start the. Oh shoot. Okay. All right, so I missed the opening, but
The eval bar just jumped to mate in 5.
maybe 5.
but it jumped back to about equal. I think there
Oh, I
was some
just turned that
position
on.
there with his king.
Okay, so White's king definitely looks exposed right now, and you always want the initiative in bullet because it's a lot harder to play.
And he just dropped a piece.
Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah, so now White's trying to trade down and go into a winning endgame. Okay, now he has fork with bishop b4, but I think he missed that. But this is probably still winning. He wants to get his... Yeah, he wants to open up the position, get his bishop over there.
And Abi trading queens.
All right, Pavan just really has to play fast right now. He's down by more than he's down half of Abi's time, so he really has to speed it up and avoid flagging. But this is completely winning for White. Okay, you just dropped the piece back.
Dropped the piece. And now it is not completely winning for White anymore.
Yeah, it's probably winning for Black even. Those outside pass pawns are just going to march down. Yeah, so Black's king is going to get in. Okay, this just a winning king.
Okay.
Pawn endgame, I think.
And Abi is pawn up in the endgame.
Yeah, this is winning for Black. Yeah, it should be made in a few moves. Yeah, and that's checked.
Yep, there we go. And our first bullet game has an interesting turnaround.
Okay, yeah. White's just playing really aggressively, trying to make some sort of... Okay, I think he can redirect his knight to that weak d6 square, but he's just trying to get some sort of attack going. This pawn formation is nice because it stops any activity along the semi-open f-file that Black has created. Yeah, now his knight's just going to get into d6. Yeah, it's a pretty amazing knight right there.
Okay, yeah, and if Black isn't careful,
Yeah,
he drops his B pawn.
Well, he's going to drop his G pawn either way, so...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's losing a pawn anyways. And okay, he resigns.
Pavan has resigned. Oh, yeah. Um, I dropped a pawn.
Okay, this looks pretty bad.
Okay, Avi's dropping pawns. Wait, he could have captured his queen. He missed.
Wait, what?
Avi's queen was hanging, but Pavan did not capture it.
Okay, what about queen e8? Okay, yeah, this looks pretty bad for black. Is there any discovery? Okay. Yes, he's looking to get his rook over to h3, and that looks pretty deadly. Okay, and there's
Wait. Oh.
he had a queen
He.
queen e8 checkmate, but he missed.
Yeah, he had made me one. But
okay, and then he dropped his queen. All right.
Abi wins. Okay. Okay, we have a Nimzo Indian here.
Okay.
Interesting.
Wait, did he drop a piece?
I thought he did. It didn't knight e5 work?
I don't know. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna.
Okay, yeah, I'll be just defending his g2 pawn. He has to be a little careful with that queen and bishop. But wait, couldn't he have played at knight to f3?
Oh yeah, knight f3. I was gonna say because then if
Knight
he
F3
takes and then
works.
the rook blocks, he can still take it and then the bishop can take for checkmate. I think. But now white's getting
no more, yeah.
Okay. Now white's getting his own attack right now.
Pavan had this.
Yeah, he's gonna lose his queen now.
Oh no.
Alright. Yeah, this is probably gonna be checkmate soon.
And I'll be just scooping the pawns.
Yeah, he could not take that, obviously, because rook c1 would have been... Yeah, now this is just checkmate pretty soon.
Maybe two for Avi.
Yeah, gotta make sure it's not stalemate, and...
Right. Here we go. Abi up 11 points in the match now. And what's happening here?
Does he have bishop? Yeah, pinning the.
Yeah, he does have that.
Okay, let's see if Pavin can convert.
Okay. And Pavin just moving his rook back, but then wins a pawn.
All right, he's gonna force another trade here. Yeah.
Oh,
He
maybe
dropped
one.
the back rank. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Pavin did not see that. Okay, English by Abi, which now is a semi-Slav. Okay, we see some trades going on here. Abi ends up a pawn, and he has an attack going on Pavin's king.
Oh, wait.
Something.
Rook c1? Doesn't that just win the queen?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Okay.
Um,
Okay, if Pavin doesn't blunder or flag here. Oh, maybe he blundered.
oh, he just dropped his queen.
Oh, wait, what?
Wait, what? Wait.
Okay.
Is there a reason he couldn't take that, or?
Maybe he just didn't see it. I don't know.
Okay, and he dropped
Yeah,
his
he
queen.
just dropped his queen. Okay, Abi wins again.
Okay, that was a very interesting game.
Now leading by a third.
Okay, and he just trapped his bishop, didn't he?
Yep.
Okay, and he probably mouse slipped there. Okay, and he resigns.
And resigns after 8 moves. Okay, how much time do we have on the timer?
4:25.
Okay. Okay, Abi going for some kingside attack with his pawns. Okay, and yeah, Pavan just dropped a rook.
Yeah, he's just completely lost right now.
It's gonna promote. There's no stopping. Oh wait, he can attack his queen, but
Queen, maiden, and yeah.
oh wait, yeah, maiden one. Okay, maybe time for another game after this, the 960.
All right, what is going on here?
Abi dropped some pieces.
What is going on here?
Okay.
All right, I'm pretty sure that forces a queen charade.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if Pavan doesn't blunder here.
All right,
And there's some repetition.
Wow, he doesn't want
But
to
Abi
draw.
stops it.
Okay.
Abi wins a pawn. Each player getting each of their pieces a little deeper into each other's position. And Pavan, no, Abi's actually gonna. No, this is interesting.
No, I think White's winning.
Yeah, White
He can
is
bring
winning.
He can bring his knight over and okay, I think he just missed that. Never mind.
Yeah, Yeah, now it's a little more equal, but still white is up a piece, but down 2 pawns.
He just dropped his knight there. Okay, yeah. And this is the end of the 1-1, so we'll just have a 9-16 game, and that'll be it. Yeah, that should be it.
Okay. Abby's gonna win this one. And Abby wins.
All right, we'll have a 9-16, and that'll be it. All right, and we see once again this bishop in the corner is really powerful, and both players are looking to open up their bishops along these nice diagonals. White wants to get on attack right away, trying to open up the center, open up some lines.
An interesting attack.
Okay, he just
Wait, did Black's bishop is hanging, right?
Yeah. Okay, now he's...
Okay, and now White dropped his bishop,
Yeah,
but he has but Black has to be
it's-
careful because if he captures, there might be some discoveries.
Yeah.
And Black is careful.
Oh, okay. He might... Yeah, he's...
Oh,
okay.
that was
Okay,
big
that's-
one.
Yeah, that's the match. Okay. So...
Okay,
Good
well,
match.
Abby
Good match.
ended up 17 points ahead. So, yeah, good match. Are we going to do a post-game interview?
Hello.
Okay, hello. Okay, we have our two players, Pavin and Abby, in the voice chat right now. I think Kinlan's gone right now. I hope it's still streaming.
We probably are. I'll check really fast.
Okay. Kinlan's gone right now.
Yeah, I think we're on air.
Yes,
Still.
okay, we are still live. So, you guys played a fairly large variety of openings this time. Did you prepare all them, or did you just kind of play some spontaneously?
The first couple of stuff I was playing, I had prepared, and then after a while, I those weren't working out, as could be seen by the fact I was losing a bunch of games in the 5-2, and then I just started playing nonsense, basically.
Like H4?
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't too happy with myself at some point. And then I think the last couple of games of 3-2, I actually did start playing well. And then the bullet was just complete nonsense.
Yeah, it's bullet.
Last that section 9-0, but I won it 9-0 or something like that. So, okay.
I was up all 9 games.
So, Pavan, you think you played well? You did play pretty well in the first parts of each games, but then you started blundering some.
It wasn't blundering, bro. It wasn't blundering. I had to go easy on Abby because he's a lower rated opponent.
If you say so. Yeah, I think I lost like 100 rating in Blitz because of my first couple of games.
Yeah, you were down to like 1950 or 1940 or something like that, I
It was
believe.
1936, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was not playing well at all. Let's just put it that way.
But you still won by
At
17.
some point, everything clicked, and then it collapsed again. So there's a brief stretch of games, I think 4 or 5 games in the 3-2, where I was playing well, I think. Other than that, I was just playing garbage, and he couldn't take advantage of it.
Especially in the bullet, because I was literally winning all night. I managed to go away the win.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I had forced mate in all 9 games.
You probably did. Yeah, so
Okay.
I think I'll be playing the winner of Anna versus Anthony, which is later today, actually.
Right.
And if I play like this, I'll probably not be making it to the semifinals. I mean, to the finals. Let's put it that way. Because I think that is the semifinal matchup.
So Anthony versus Arnav later. I think that concludes this match today.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Thank you everyone
Nice
for
job,
watching.
everyone.
Bye.